Hey, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching this. Today, we will be doing more work on the E90. Actually, we're going to be doing some more interior stuff because I don't know about you, but to me, the interior is just as important as the exterior. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Like I'm saying, the interior is just as important as the exterior. To me, I gotta have a good interior. It's gotta be comfortable, it's gotta be clean. Can't be all stinky and nasty. I don't get how people have the cars looking amazing on the outside, and then when you get on the inside, I mean, they're trashed. There's broken pieces, there's parts missing, there's stains, it stinks, it's full of stuff, there's no room for anything. So yeah, I mean, technically when you're driving, yeah, the outside looks good, but this is your view when you're driving. Right here, this is your view when you're driving. You see your hood, you see your mirrors, and then right here, this is what you're always in. So in my opinion, it's gotta look good. And to me, these right here are the ugliest things I've ever seen in these cars. It's gross, it's nasty, it's caca brown, 1980s fake wood interior. I don't like it. That's why I'm slowly changing stuff. But today, this is what we're gonna be changing. I bought some wrap off of Amazon. I've seen people do it with like 1 foot by 5 foot, and it's just enough. I've never wrapped before, so I bought enough to make sure. I bought 5 foot by 5 foot. I mean, it should be more than enough, hopefully. I've already wrapped a couple pieces just to test off camera, and I mean, came out pretty good for my first time wrapping. Yeah, so let me see here. We're gonna pop all these parts off and get started. Let me go ahead and show you what I already wrapped. As you can see, this is the way it looks before, and then we're gonna do the after. That's what the door looks like before. That wood, and then all that nasty wood on the inside. Like I said, I already did a piece on my own. Let's get this unlocked. This is what it looks like now. So before, after, I did the both back doors. They were the smaller pieces, plus it's the back door, so I figured if I was gonna mess up, might as well mess up on the back. Get my practice in on those. Yeah, I mean, 100% better. They have a bunch of different wraps. Basically pretty much any design, anything you want. Flat colors, just solid colors. I mean, it's easy. You just go on Amazon and type it up. I'll show you the brand I got. It had the best reviews. It was 5 foot by 5 foot. Like I said, it paid, I think it was like $35 before tax and all that, and then Prime, obviously free shipping. But yeah, I mean, it had the best reviews. It had like over 3,000 reviews, and it was 4.5 stars compared to all the other stuff that only had a little bit of reviews and like 4 stars and 3 stars and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and pop this off. As you can see, I went with like the matte black carbon, and then I already got like the gloss carbon on some parts. Eventually all this black is going to be like this with the gloss carbon. So I figured I'd break it up a little bit and then do this wood with the matte carbon just to break it up, so it has a little bit of gloss, so it has a little bit of matte, and just mix it up. I think it'll look the best. So yeah, as far as I've seen from all the videos, I mean, you pop this off, you just grab it both sides, pull up, pull this off, and then you pop this off with like a screwdriver or a pry tool. And then there's a plug here, and there's obviously going to be a plug here. The same with this. You just pop these off. There's gonna be a plug back here for this. There's gonna be a plug for the push to start. And then this one shouldn't have no plugs. It's just a vent. And then those just pop right out too as well. And then there's no plugs or nothing on those. So let me go ahead and get this started and I'll catch back up with you. So I stuck a screwdriver. Like I said, I just grabbed both ends with my palms and pulled up. It just came right off. This right here, I just popped a screwdriver underneath it and got one end up. There's a couple clips. Just be careful not to pull it up all crazy, because there are two plugs right there and right there, which is that plug for this one and then that plug for this one. And that was easy. Just pulled them off. Just be careful. Don't pull the wires out. Just grab them by the plug itself. And we're going to continue on to pull the rest of this off. As you can see, same thing. There's little clips. I just gently put the screwdriver underneath here and here and pried up slowly and worked my way all the way to the front. There's another plug right here for the iDrive system. Plugs in right there, same thing, just gently so it didn't break. Next, we're gonna go ahead and pull the rest of this stuff off first, and then we'll go inside and unscrew like all these screws, get this all off, so that way we can wrap this and wrap those as well. So I'll let you know once I get these pieces out right here. Okay, so for this one, same thing. I just put a screwdriver right there, gently pried it. It's held in by that and that right there and right there. Just gently pry it out. Take your time so you don't break nothing. This one doesn't have anything in it besides the vent, so, and it looks like it's just held in by clips right there and then right there. So we'll go ahead and pull this off too once we get inside. Yeah, let's continue on and get this last big piece out, and then we'll wrap these three pieces first, put everything back together, and then come back and then do the actual like door panel trim. So let me go ahead and pull this off, and then I'll get back to you. So this one was a little bit more tricky. You had to pop this out first, and this one has two plugs in it. So you pop this out of there, unplug this, and then it's still held together by those little clip things that go right inside there, the same as like the other side. And then once you pull it out far enough, just reach back behind the start button, and you got these little two tabs right here that just push inward. One on each side pushes inward, and then you unplug it from the start button. And then this right here is the same thing. This connects. You just push these two tabs in and pull it out forward from this piece. And we'll just go ahead and leave that in the car. As you can see, everything's done. So we got the three main pieces out. We're gonna go ahead and take these inside and wrap them and get them all going, and then put everything back together and see what it looks like. Hopefully this turns out good. Like I said, it's my first time wrapping. I just did the two back pieces on the doors, on the rear doors. So we'll see how we do. I'll let you know once everything's done. I'll also screenshot like the actual product name and everything that I ordered this, if you want to do it for yourself, or if you want the exact same film for yourself. I'll go ahead and screenshot that and insert it in the video somewhere. But yeah, let's get this going, bring it inside, take all these electrical and vents and everything off, and then start wrapping. Whew, and we're back. It's been about an hour or so since I picked up the camera again. I finished two of the three pieces that we took off. As you can see, my hair is all crazy. I don't got my hat on. I just sat in like the bathroom with the hair dryer going the whole time so I could stretch this film on. Here's one piece. As you can see, it's not too bad. Here's one piece. It's not too bad. I mean, in the corners were a pain. There's a little bit of like folding right there, but overall not too bad. A little bit of folding, but yeah, this was a pain. And then to get the pieces back in, yeah, just make sure you clean your product or clean the thing really, really good that you're wrapping. Also, when you do it, just lay the wrap down and then set the piece that you're wrapping on top of the film, and then give yourself about 1 inch to 1.5 inches all the way around, and then cut the piece of film out. We're gonna go ahead and put these pieces back in, and then I'll show you the second piece that I wrapped. It's right here, as you can see. We'll get all this put back in, and then we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like on. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, you can't even really see the spots. There's a couple like folded spots right here in the corner, but you don't really see that. And then right here, you're not really seeing nothing. A little bit right there. Here's the other piece. You got the gloss carbon with the matte carbon. I mean, it looks a lot better. 100 times better than that wood. Way better than just that ugly caca brown, that wood color right there. Like I said, there's a couple spots right in here, just like the wrap that folded out when I pushed it into place. But I got a feeling over time with the heat and stuff like that, it'll settle. It'll maneuver and settle and do that, because the same thing like right here, there's a little bit of spots that come out once I pushed it into place. But all in all, I mean, I'm extremely happy with the way it looks compared to what it was. 100 times better. I'll be fiddling with like some of this stuff, just getting the little fine pieces, corners in. But 100 times better than what it looked like before. And like I said, these two, this piece and that piece, probably took me about 45 minutes to an hour to wrap. This one was a little bit harder because you had to make all the slits for the iDrive and this, and then the little cubby holder up here. But yeah, let's go back inside, wrap this last piece right here, put that back on, and then we'll pop the door trim panels off and get those wrapped as well, and then put it all back together and see what the car, we'll check it out, see what the car looks like. Way better. I like it 100 times better than what it did look like, with that caca brown wood, fake wood color, freaking 1980s 1970s wood color. I don't get why they put that in a car like this. Definitely not for this generation. But let's continue on. I'm gonna go back inside, finish wrapping that one piece up there, and then we'll pop those off, wrap those as well, and put it all back together, and we'll see. I mean, if I like it, you like it, you can do the same thing. Okay, it's been probably about 40 minutes since the last time I picked up the camera. As you can see, it's darker outside. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day after this one. We'll finish up, I'll pick up the camera again tomorrow, and we'll finish up the 2 wood pieces left on the door. But this is what it's looking like so far. I'll show you again obviously tomorrow, once everything's done. But I mean, it's 100 times better. Way better. It gives the car more of like a sporty, sleek look. It's crazy, just by getting rid of that caca brown, nasty ass fake wood, how much different the car looks. Like it's crazy. Take a peek for yourself and let me know down below what you think. If you like this, obviously we're not done yet, we still got more to do tomorrow, but comment down below right now, let me know what you think so far. At the end of the video, I will screenshot the name and everything of the the wrap that I used here. So if you want to use this exact same wrap, it's pretty easy to work with. They say use a heat gun. I've been using my girl's just hair dryer. I mean, it's easy. I just propped the hair dryer like on the bathroom counter right there, and I just sat on the toilet and just sat there and put it on and stretched, and it's very forgiving. I mean, like over and over, peel it off, stretch, and then it's very forgiving, and I mean, it looks amazing. So here we go. Take a peek. Bam! Look at that. Way different than it did look like. Look at that. That's what it used to look like. We will finish those up tomorrow, but I mean, that's what it looks like now. Nice and smooth. I mean, amazing finish. And then the little contrast between this stuff and then like this other stuff that I got off Amazon. Amazing. Like, there it is right there. And then the center console, a million times better than what it looked like before. Way better. Now we got to get rid of this too, this black, and put some more like this right here and up here and then around the key slot. But yeah, way better. Like I said, comment down below, let me know what you think so far. I will pick up the camera again tomorrow. We already lost daylight. As you can see, it's already dark out. So I will pick up the camera tomorrow. We'll finish these pieces right here. We got this one, and we got this one right here. And we'll give you a finished product. So, see you guys tomorrow. I'll pick up the camera. For me, it's going to be like 12-15 hours. For you, it's going to be like 1 second. So see you then. All right. Picking up the camera. It's the next day. We're gonna go ahead and finish up these 2 door panels, get that over with so I don't have to mess with it no more. But here's what the car looks like during the day. Let me go ahead and flip this around so you can see. Here we go. There's that piece, the center console, that other piece over there. So, I mean, it's starting to look a lot better. Now I just got to do that door panel, that little trim, and then the one on the driver door, and everything's done. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these off. From what I could tell, is just you stick a screwdriver back here and pry them out, and we'll take them inside and wrap them. So as you can see, it looks like these have already been popped off before. This one's all broken and pushed in, and this one's missing one completely. It looks like, I guess somebody has taken this apart before. Sorry, that's all broken and completely. I mean, it looks like caca in here. So somebody's taken this apart before. I don't know what this stuff is. We'll get that cleaned up before we put it back together. But here's one of the pieces right here. Just little tabs like that literally just pop into those. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side and go from there. Take these inside and wrap them, and then finish up at least this part of the interior. Make it all look complete and get rid of that nasty brown. I'm telling you, that caca brown is gross. So I'll let you know. Well, I'll show you a little bit right here so you know. I just went like this, stuck the screwdriver in there like that. Right where that tip, okay, let me see here. Let's try from this end. Go. Got that one out, as you can see. Now I'm gonna hold it with my hand and put the screwdriver underneath it and work it all the way back. I can't do it with holding the camera, so we'll get back to you. Here it is, easy as that. This one is missing a piece right here as well. but it has that one. So these have been taken off before, but that's exactly what it is. So we'll go ahead and bring these inside, clean them up, get them wrapped, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Here we go. Here's the finished product before it goes back onto the car. This is what it looks like behind, just all tucked and then cut. But I mean, like I said, it's my first time wrapping. It's not that bad. There's a little imperfections here and there, like this little bump. But overall, and then usually on like the turns right here, you see where it turns and curves, it's a little bit harder. But all in all, not bad. Like I said, the roll cost me 35 bucks, and that was because I went overkill. I did overkill and I got 5 foot by 5 foot. You don't need that much. But let's go ahead and put these back in, and then I'll show you the finished product. And yeah. So we got it all back together. Everything's done. Looks a million times better in here. Doesn't have that ugly brown, and I mean, it's not, it looked like crap before. In my opinion, that's like the ugliest thing BMW did. Take a look at it now. Complete interior. I'll show you. This is what it's looking like. Next, I'm going to be changing this out. Get a different one for this. But like I said, I got to order some of these things right here, like this. And then just changing it out. I mean, in my opinion, this looks 100 times better. Way better. For 35 bucks, I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, I'm not a professional. There are some imperfections here and there, but I can live with it. 100 times better in here. So that's it. That's it for now. We got a couple more videos coming out. We got a few things to do left on the interior. I'm going to be adding like the starlight roof. That'll probably be the next video. I'll be doing that next weekend because that is a tedious process. So until then, I mean, comment down below what you think. At the end of the video, I have a screenshot of the product that I use, the actual wrap, and then it'll be highlighted like the 5 foot by 5 foot. I got hella wrap left over. I figure it's better to have more than not enough. So if something happens later on down the line, I could just take it apart and rewrap it. But yeah, I mean, 35 bucks with tax. I think it was like 38 or something like that. But other than that, if you want to do this to your own vehicle, I mean, it's not that hard. I did it in a weekend. I could have done it in one day, but I just did piece by piece and put it all back together. Like I said, the next video will be the starlight roof. I also got another little update video coming out on the carbon fiber that I used on like the door pillars on the outside from the last one I used. I'll describe it in my video, but yeah, until then, do your boy a favor, subscribe, help me out. Comment down below what you think of the interior, the way it looks, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.